and teachers. We can do so by recalling their full names. 2. Those we have wronged against in the past. We can make an earnest wish to have all the negative karma resolved. 3. All other living beings. When we dedicate merit to our relatives, our merit does not become reduced. This is similar to the way a candle is used to light up many other candles. The brightness does not dwindle. However, the overall brightness is amplified. From another perspective, when we pass away, we cannot be certain that our relatives will have the time and opportunity to make merit and dedicate it to us. Therefore, we should accumulate as much merit as we possibly can while we are alive.
History of บูชาข้าวพระ บูชาข้าวพระ or food offering to the Lord Buddha is a long-standing tradition that has been passed down in Thailand. Wat Prathamakkaya also practices food offering to the Lord Buddha as a meritorious ceremony every first Sunday of each month. Food offering to the Lord Buddha is regarded as a great merit, as the Lord Buddha has announced that the merit from dana, or giving, bears fruition. Even giving food to animals bear fruition up to 100-fold. Giving necessities to those who possess no precepts bears fruition up to 1,000-fold. Giving food who have precepts bears fruition up to 1,000,000 times. Offering necessities to those who do not follow the Buddhist practice yet possess mental absorptions or jhanas, who are free from the influence of sense desire, will bear fruition up to 1,000,000 aeons. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Sotapanna bears fruition up to a asankhya amount of aeons. Offering food to Sotapanna bears even greater fruition. Offering food to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Sakitagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to Sakitagami bears even greater fruition yet. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming an Anagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to an Anagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to those who engage in the Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming an Arahant bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to Arahants bears fruition of immeasurable multitudes. And offering necessities to Pacceka Buddha and the Lord Buddha increases the magnitude of the merit immeasurably. Therefore, having the opportunity to perform dana or offer alms and making merit to the Lord Buddha is a great opportunity that is hard found. Those who are fortunate enough to have the opportunity are even rarer. This merit will provide us sufficient wealth for innumerable lifetimes. Therefore, this knowledge has existed since the age of the Buddha and continues to be passed down after he has entered Parinibbana. Arising from the material body is the Dhamma body that connects to Nibbana. However, those who wish to receive merit are able to have a Buddha image representing the Dhammakaya instead. While having a Buddha image representing the Lord Buddha and preparing and offering food may not literally bring him food, as the Lord Buddha has already passed away, nor be offered to his Dhamma body, nor is it literally offered to him in Nibbana, Yet because of the conditions of having a ceremony, we call this type of offering as an intention and is a type of offering that has been traditionally passed down by generations. In regards to Varpatamagaya's ceremony and offering food to the Lord Buddha, it is considered a grand event that bears its own history. หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำปาสีเจริญพระมงคลเทพุนีโสจันทสโร rediscoverer of Visha Tamakaya, having sacrificed his life to attain the Dhamma, realizing the truth of the world and life, then researched the Visha Tamakaya method to the fullest. He then disseminated and taught Visha to his disciples, guiding them to attain the Tamakaya. One of those disciples was Kunyai Chan Maharatana Ubasika Konokyu. Another was Kunyai Tangsuk Samdang Pani, the teacher who taught Kunyai Chan the method of Visha Tamakaya from the start and brought her to nunhood at Wat Pak Nam, along with being an influence of many good virtues for Kunyai. Until one day, Kunyai Chan recalled a story during Songkran, Thai New Year in the year of 1947, where Wat Pak Nam hosted a ceremony involving decorating a jaidia constructed of sand with flowers and flags in homage of the Lord Buddha. Kunyai Tangsuk at the time joined the ceremony, reflected on the occasion, and thought, "We pay homage to the Lord Buddha with a sand jaidia, yet it does not reach him. But what if we offered this jaidia to the celestial jaidia possessing Buddha relics, located in the second level of heaven?" She then sat in meditation to find whether this method may give fruition, and in fact found out to her pleasure that she was able to indeed. She recounted her offering to Kunyai Chan and how she was able to offer the sand jaidia as homage to the Buddha relics contained in the celestial jaidia named Julamani, and encouraged her to try on her own. Kunyai Chan then sat in meditation to test out as a meditator. At that time, there was an offering table bearing flowers and incense, which she mentally placed at the center of her body and purified it according to the method of Visha Tamakai, and offered it to the same celestial jaidia. Kunyai found that she was able to take the same offering, making this the very method used to pay homage to the Lord Buddha from then on. When it occurred to Kunyai that monks would chant to offer food to the Lord Buddha before their meal, she wondered, "Monks chant before each meal to offer food, but as for me, I am a nun. Would I be able to offer food to the Lord Buddha in Nibbana in the same way?" Kunyai then arranged the food neatly in front of her and sat in meditation, placing this well-arranged meal at the center of her body and purified it to be crystal clear, offering it to the Lord Buddha in Nibbana. It was by learning from Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam that she was able to conduct such a method. Kunyai tried on her own and invited Kunyai Tangsuk to join her. She later informed Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam about their offering, and Luang Pu rejoiced in their merits. This is how an offering truly reaches the recipient. This is how one's offering directly reaches the Lord Buddha in Nibbana. In offering alms to the Lord Buddha bears immeasurable merits, and having merits made to the correct persons. Making merit to the countless Buddhas in Nibbana, therefore, is a great merit. Kunyai has a resolution to follow Luang Pu and release all living beings from the cycle of samsara towards the utmost Dhamma. Such resolution requires great merit. Therefore, with good intention and metta, she allows her disciples to partake in the great merit and bring forth the tradition of offering food to the Lord Buddha. Since the founding of Wat Pratamagaya, our temple has set the tradition to be the first Sunday of each month, never having missed a ceremony. Making an offering that reaches the Lord Buddha requires attaining the Tamakaya within, just as Kunyai Jan attained. However, in having an offering, closing our eyes and imagining the food in front of us at the center of our body, offering to the Lord Buddha using our mind. As we have not yet attained the Visha Tamakaya, we are not yet able to offer food directly to the Lord Buddha. It is an intention to offer food to the Buddha, yet having the intention and wish to offer still bears merit. Or offering food to a Buddha image as our ancestors have done, which still bears great merit. Usually the food we eat turns to strength for us to use towards good or bad deeds, depending on our thought and mind. Therefore, if we eat good and maintain a clear mind, that becomes strength to do good deeds. Traditionally, our ancestors say that this food we consume becomes heavenly food. Yet, if we consume it with a clouded mind filled with rage and vengeful thoughts, we may end up using the strength gained from the food to do bad deeds. Even though ancestors call it heavenly food, we gain no benefit from eating it, whether for our body or life, and instead develop unwholesomeness in character. Considering this, the merit gained from Busha Kalpa is generous when we offer with a clear mind and in refuge of the Lord Buddha, making our mind become more radiant. When our mind is with the triple gem that we highly venerate, our mind becomes acquainted with the purity, becoming radiant. When our mind becomes radiant, our body, speech, and mind are conducted accordingly. Secondly, when the mind is radiant, the mind becomes attached to the Buddha within, or the center of the body. How we engage in our meditation practice depends on our consistency during our sitting and outside of our sitting. Consistency allows for our meditation to progress quickly, not only during our meditation sessions, but when we are on our daily routines. With each scoop of food we take, we imagine it as a Dhamma sphere within, maintaining our practice thoroughly. Thirdly, engaging in Busha Kalpa allows for us to have sati, or consciousness, and sampajanya, or mindfulness. Because according to Buddhist practice, 3 to 4 mouthfuls until we are full means that we are already full. It requires consciousness and mindfulness to be aware of this fact. When we eat and make choices about our diet, it requires sati sampajanya for everything. When we make an offering of Busha Kalpa before our meal, even if it is a wish to make an offering, we still gain fruition from this intention. It allows for us to have clear consciousness, be scrupulous and thorough, and be investigative in studying Dhamma. It allows for us to train oneself with great progress. Therefore, regardless of how one conducts their offering to the Lord Buddha, it brings great merit either way. However, if we are able to meditate and make an offering directly to the Triple Gem within, to learn the art of Visha Tamakaya, we will earn tremendous merit. Otherwise, we are able to join Busha Kalpa ceremony at Wat Pratamakaya and participating centers every first Sunday of the month. By joining the ceremony, we take part in the great merit of those who are able to make a direct offering to the Lord Buddha's Nibbana, earning us a part in this meritorious event.
How meditation helps in your career. Do you have a problem or stress from your work? On the way to work, you might get caught in a traffic jam causing you to be late. If you avoid the traffic by using public transportation, you might not feel comfortable. And when you're at work, You might have a problem with your coworkers, clients, or even with your boss. When you have to make a difficult decision, are you sure you can make it confidently? Do you feel unhappy with your current routine? Meditation can help you manage stress and feel happier. Stress, anger, and unhappiness can destroy brain cells. They will reduce brain efficiency. On the other hand, meditation helps to increase brain cells, resulting in a better performance and a good mental health. According to scientific research, meditation helps to increase serotonin. It makes you relaxed, happy, and more creative. Stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system helps you calm down, reduce stress, and decrease metabolism, which helps decrease damage to your health, so you will live well and stay young looking. Meditation can help you distinguish between your professional and personal selves, quickly adjust your mood in a stressful situation, accept others' comments, be ready to solve problems and take responsibility, make smart decisions faster, and become more creative. All this helps your emotional health. You will be joyful and become everyone's sweetheart. Here's how to meditate. Sit cross-legged. The right hand over the left hand is placed on the lap comfortably. Close your eyes gently. Relax every part of the body. Release your mind. We should meditate at least 15 minutes a day. That's how your brain will be ready to relax and work efficiently. Meditate today and meet the new you.
Making resolutions. Having goals in life is very important. If we have goals, our daily actions, speech, and thoughts would go towards achieving those goals. People in general regard the making of resolution as a process of lamenting our suffering to something sacred and asking for things we want, or for life to proceed smoothly and effortlessly towards our goals without hindrances. Many tend to view individuals who make resolution as foolish and illogical. Therefore, we should first clarify that making resolution is not about asking for something. Making resolution is a way to stay locked in to our goals until they're achieved. It is a compass for our life and mind, and it strengthens our mental fortitude. It's a way to prepare ourselves and to live life in order to achieve our goals, while using merit that we have accumulated in the past as the driving force. For example, when we plan to travel to a place far away, we must prepare the car, fuel, map, etc. To obtain these things, money is required. Money in this case can be compared to merit that can be accrued by doing good deeds, for example, giving, helping others, upholding the precepts, or meditating. We then make a resolution using our accumulated merit to help us to be healthy, intelligent, and sufficiently wealthy in order to live a carefree life, a virtuous life that allows us to perform more wholesome deeds and accumulate more merit until we achieve life's ultimate goals, eradicate defilements, and attain true happiness. Merit will give its effects when it's time, whether we make a resolution or not. However, if we did not make a resolution and carefully design a blueprint, when the merit fruits, it may not support our effort to do wholesome deeds. We may be endowed with a strong, healthy body, wealth, and intelligence, but if these things are used to commit evil deeds, it would completely go against our life's goals. Accumulate merit, dana, sila, samadhi. Make resolutions using the merit, health, wealth, intelligence, with an emphasis on life's goals. Lead a comfortable life and be able to perform even more merit. Achieve life's goals. Steps in making resolution. Sit in a half lotus position or comfortably in a chair. Softly close your eyes as if you are about to fall asleep. Relax every part of your body so that it's free from tension. Adjust your sitting position so that you feel relaxed. Allow your mind to come to a standstill by gently letting it rest at the center of your body. Reflect on the merit or images of the wholesome deeds that you perform so that your mind is radiant and relaxed. Link the merit that we have accumulated in the past with what we aspire. Make sure your mind is still. Do not recite your resolution or do it forcefully, because that brings about success slowly. Instead, gently imagine what we wish to achieve like a sense deep within, similar to the way a song pops in your head naturally without effort. Make resolutions using the merit as a tool to easily achieve your goals by having these three fundamental qualities: a healthy body, sufficient wealth, and great intelligence. All this so we can lead a smooth and happy life that will allow us to help others to be happy and to easily reach their goals. After performing wholesome deeds, we should reaffirm our resolutions consistently in order to reinforce our commitment, which will ultimately affect our actions. This will allow us to proceed happily with our life and towards achieving our goals. Safeguarding our mind through meditation. In our daily lives, an array of problems of varying degrees correlating to our family circumstance, profession, education, and responsibilities can arise. When faced with problems, the methods people employ to solve them may differ according to their experience and familiarity, and with outcomes that are never predictable. However, if we are trained to examine problems with a still mind, we will be able to clearly identify their origin. This skill can be developed through the practice of meditation. Meditation refers to stopping one's mind. An unrest mind is a weak mind. When a mind is at rest, it becomes powerful, like how a focus of sunlight can ignite a flame. Meditation is for humans of all nationalities, languages, genders, and generations. Everyone can meditate. Whether we work at an office or are self-employed, our status, a housewife or a student, and our religious affiliation, meditation is not limited to age or gender and can be easily practiced by any individual. We all have two important components, which are our bodies and minds. To have strong and powerful bodies, we need to move or exercise. To have powerful minds, we need to stop and be still. When our bodies are tired, we need to relax it by sleeping. When our minds are nervous or sensitive, we need to relax it by meditating. Simple meditation instructions can be divided into 6 steps. Sit in a relaxing position with the right leg on the left leg and right hand on the left hand. The index finger of your right hand should just touch your left thumb. Close your eyes gently, like how you would fall asleep while keeping your back up straight. Examine parts of your body. Make sure that no part is being too stressed. If you feel so, move your body slightly so that your circulation is good. That way, we would not feel any aches. Adjust your feelings so that you feel relaxed and clear. You may think of nature, river, mountains, sky, or cloud, or imagine that you are alone in the space with no humans, animals, or things surrounding you. You have no bonds or worries, be it education, family, work, or any other thing. Visualize a crystal ball, the sun, the moon, or any other star in the middle of your stomach, so that your mind lingers there and not wander elsewhere. Suppose you have 2 strings. Pull one string tightly from the navel straight through to the back of your body. Now pull the other string across from your right side straight through to your left side, such that both strings interact at the middle of your body. The point of the intersection is the size of the end of a pin. Now suppose you place 2 fingers, one on top of the other at the intersection. This is then the location of the 7th base. For those who feel stressed when you visualize, you can just skip this process. Instead, just bring your mind to stop at the 7th base of the mind or in the middle of your body. Repeat the mantra, Samma Arahang, to yourself. Samma means correctness, while Arahang means purity. Feel as if the sound is coming from the 7th base of your mind. Protect your mind so that it is mindful and relaxed all the time. It should be neutral, empty, clear, still, and indifferent. There should be no rush at all. You should feel satisfied with such emotion, and in no time, you will attain the real inner happiness. When the water is still, all particles that are there would settle at the bottom. When your mind is still, it will become clear and pure. Be at present and your mind will be powerful. Benefits of meditation. The benefits gained from practicing meditation regularly are: 1. A radiant, pure, clean, and calm mind, which aids in gaining a more peaceful sleep and one devoid of nightmares. 2. Enhanced personality, becoming more energetic and refined, and gaining more confidence and self-control, which are applicable for any situation. 3. Reduction of stress that disrupt our thoughts. When we are not feeling tense, our body naturally releases chemicals that increase our happiness and improve our overall health by fortifying our immune system and slowing the aging process. 4. Suppression of anger and tempers. As the mind becomes calmer and still longer through the practice of meditation, when the mind is stable and tranquil, it will have the power to restrain actions of body, speech, and mind. 5. Diligent practitioner will have improved memory and analytical skills, giving rise to higher aptitude when performing various tasks. They will also have greater proficiency in learning and working, and experience profound levels of inner happiness and wisdom. Appropriate time for meditation. 5 to 10 minutes after waking up to get yourself ready for the day. 5 to 10 minutes before going to bed to revisit the good moments during that day. Apart from those, 15 to 60 minutes during any preset time of the day. Meditation should be practiced regularly. It should be treated like a necessary and important activity in life. When you do so, you would be faced with happiness and success in life. When you are at the center of happiness, peace would expand to others in your family, society, country, and eventually creating world peace.
How to meditate. Meditation helps us to have more focus and greater clarity. The more our mind is able to be still, the more powerful it becomes. In the same way that a magnifying glass placed under the sun concentrates the light into one focal point, generating enough heat to start a fire. Meditation is universal and can be practiced by people of all nationalities, languages, genders, and ages. 7 simple steps in meditation. Find a comfortable and balanced posture. To begin, find a comfortable sitting position where your back and neck are straight but not stiff. You can sit on a chair, sofa, or on the floor. In the half lotus position, sit comfortably on the floor. Place your right leg over your left leg. Allow your hands on your lap with the palms up and your right hand on top of your left. Allow your right index finger to gently touch the tip of your left thumb. Then slowly and softly close your eyes. Allow the eyelids to close naturally without squeezing or pressing your eyes. Relax your body. Check to see if there is any area that feels tight, starting with your head, facial muscles, neck, shoulders, arms, palms, and fingertips. All the muscles of the back, chest, abdomen, buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, to the tips of your toes are relaxed. Adjust your body so that the blood can flow freely and you can sit comfortably for an extended period of time in this position. Adjust your mind. Allow the mind to feel at ease and comfortable. You could think about the nature, such as the ocean, river, mountain, sky, or clouds. Imagine you're sitting all alone in a vast open space with no people, things, or animals around you. There is nothing holding you back, whether it's school, family, work, or any commitments. Having a single focus. You can use the visualization technique to bring your mind back to its home, where the mind can stay within and not be distracted by external matters. The visualization object can be a crystal ball, sun, moon, or stars in the middle of the stomach. Imagine that there are 2 threads, one stretching from your navel to your back, and the other from your left side to your right. 2 finger widths above the point where these 2 threads intersect, a point as small as a pinhead, is called the 7th base of the body. This is also the center of the body. Gently imagine your visualization object at the center of the body. If you feel any tension while using the visualization technique, then cease the visualization. Simply and gently place your gentle awareness at the center of your abdomen. Recite the mantra silently within. If you become distracted, you can softly recite the mantra Sama Arahang. Sama means right, and Arahang means pure. Allow the sound of the mantra to gently radiate from the seventh base at the center of your body. Once your mind begins to calm down and you no longer wish to recite the mantra, you can stop reciting. Should your mind wander or become distracted again, then you can return to reciting the mantra. Maintain the mindfulness and comfort. Maintain the feeling of comfort and mindfulness. Continue to remain in the feeling of comfort, openness, calmness, ease, and coolness. You don't feel rushed or have any place you need to be. You feel relaxed, comfortable, and perfectly content. Soon, you will feel happiness arising. Spreading loving kindness. When your mind is calm, clear, and filled with peace and happiness, it's time to share this joy with others. You could wish for world peace and the well-being of all living beings. Imagine the feeling of love, compassion, good wishes as a bright sphere at the center of your body. Allow the brightness to expand and cover your entire body, then slowly spread this soft sphere of loving kindness in all directions. Allow the loving kindness to cover your home, house, neighborhood, city, country, and countries nearby, and eventually the entire planet and universe. Spread your loving kindness to your family, friends, and everyone in the entire world. Wish them love, peace, happiness, safety, and prosperity in their life. Ultimately, through meditation, we will experience true inner peace and gain limitless power to heal ourselves and to change the world.
Giving, a practice of generosity. Human beings subsist in this world by giving and sharing. When we first entered the world, we didn't arrive with anything. If we didn't have parents or benefactors to provide us with love, kindness, and care, we would never have survived from infancy to this day. The value received from the act of giving is incomparable for both the giver and the receiver. However, it is even more significant for the ones who give persistently, for their generosity will improve their lives immensely. Giving is the act of sharing wholeheartedly for the benefit of others. The more we give, the more we get. It is comparable to how water flows back when we push it forward. The water that surrounds us flows towards us. Givers are well loved by all. Great reputation would be spread around. Giving can be categorized into 4 types. Giving of material things means giving things, and it can be categorized into 10 types, which are rice, water, vehicles, clothes, flowers, scented items, toiletries, mattresses, accommodations, and candles. The greatest giving of all is called Sangadana, which is giving to an unspecified recipient monk. Giving of kindness means protecting the lives of all living beings and involves the complete removal of anger from one's heart, elimination of vengefulness, and being forgiving. Giving of knowledge means offering knowledge and wise guidance that benefit people's lives. Giving of wisdom means sharing knowledge about the truth of life. This includes educating people on wholesome and unwholesome deeds, advising them to avoid misdeeds and to perform good deeds, and encouraging them to practice meditation to purify their mind. These are all paths of purification for one's body, speech, and mind. Factors that make any giving leads to greater results are: 1. Pure object. The object being offered must be rightfully owned. It must not be stolen goods. 2. Pure agents. Both givers and recipients must be virtuous. 3. Pure intention. Giving was completed with good intention before, during, and after the action. Benefits of sharing. The giver is beloved and admired by a multitude of people. Virtuous people are eager to associate with the giver. The giver's exemplary reputation becomes well known. The giver possesses confidence at all social gatherings. Those who give cherished items would receive cherished items. Those who give great objects would receive great objects. Those who give good objects would receive good objects. Those who give excellent objects would receive excellent objects. Spreading loving kindness. Everyone yearns to experience peace and happiness, be free from anxiety, and be able to let go of anger and unpleasant feelings. Whenever we get angry or jealous, our mind becomes restless, nervous, and uneasy. This is where the spreading of loving kindness can help. To spread loving kindness is to extend waves of love and well wishes to all living beings without any sense of jealousy so that they can be happy. It also means having sincere goodwill towards others, be it someone we dislike or our foe. When we are able to spread loving kindness to those we don't get along with, it means that our mind has elevated itself above the influence of anger and jealousy through the power of loving kindness. Loving kindness is a tool to eradicate defilements such as anger, malice, or animosity arising from jealousy. How to spread loving kindness. Sit in a half lotus position or comfortably in a chair. Gently close your eyes as if you are about to fall asleep. Relax every part of your body. Adjust your sitting position so that you feel comfortable. Let the feeling of goodwill for others of all living beings converge as a pure crystal ball at the center of your body. Softly spread the feeling of loving kindness to the left, right, front, back, and above, and below into every human being and living being around you. Gradually spread your loving kindness so that it covers all areas. Let it cover all the towns, districts, cities, counties, countries, world, and universes. Make a wish for all beings to be free from misfortunes and animosity towards one another. Wish for those who are suffering to be free from suffering, those who are happy to experience even greater happiness. Ideal time to spread loving kindness. At night before going to bed. Right after meditation is a perfect time to recollect all the good deeds we performed during the day. Our mind will feel joyful and ready to spread loving kindness. After work, because our mind is clear and free. Throughout the day, the more times we can spread loving kindness, the more we gain. It can be done in any position, when we are walking on the street, riding to work, or taking a break. Benefits of regularly spreading loving kindness. Sound sleep. We will experience deep and relaxing sleep. Waking up happy. We will feel refreshed, relaxed, and rejuvenated. Absent of nightmares. We will not have scary and terrifying dreams that startle us awake. Be loved by others. We will possess charms and be devoid of foes. Even those who dislike us will begin to like us. Be loved by all living beings. We will be free from dangers. Be protected by celestial beings. We will be protected wherever and whenever we travel. We won't encounter any type of threats, whether we travel by land, air, or sea. Fires, weapons, and poison cannot injure or cause us harm. Sharp and focused. Whether we are studying or working, we will be focused and can accomplish our work successfully. Radiant complexion. Even with the passage of time, our complexion will remain perpetually clear and radiant. Coherent and lucid at death. Even as death approaches, we will not complain ceaselessly, be disoriented, or a pity to anyone. We will depart this world peacefully. Spreading loving kindness is a form of meditation. Those who practice it consistently are kind-hearted, calm, and magnanimous, and want all of humankind to experience the same happiness. They spread waves of calmness and compassion outward, so that others can feel the compassion, calmness, and joy as well. By spreading loving kindness, humans and animals will be able to coexist peacefully and harmoniously, as if we were all one extended family. We will feel elated to see each other and feel the warmth from the trust we have for each other. There will be no suspicions that may lead to conflict. Instead, we will genuinely support one another, and the kindness and goodwill for each other will eventually lead to world peace. Theravada Buddhism in Thailand. 3 months after the Lord Gautama Buddha attains complete Nibbana, his 500 perfected disciples who had heard his teachings convened at Sattapani Cave, located near the city of Rajagarha in the kingdom of Magadha, for what is now referred to as the First Buddhist Council or Sankhayana. The recitation and compilation of the Buddhist teachings takes 7 months to complete, and it is the first time that they have been thoroughly compiled and categorized. These teachings, approved by the elder monks at the First Buddhist Council, form the basis of the Tipitaka or Pali Canon. Followers and practitioners of these teachings are called Theravada, meaning the teachings laid down by the Theravada monks. Therefore, the Theravada school of Buddhism means the community of monks that scrupulously adheres to the teachings of the Buddha that was compiled at the First Buddhist Council. Buddhism didn't arrive to Thailand until after the Third Buddhist Council, when King Ashoka the Great sent Buddhist missionaries, Venerable Sona and Venerable Uttara, to propagate Buddhism in Suvarnabhumi, land of gold, a name which Southeast Asia is commonly known. Buddhism has flourished in this region ever since. The history of Buddhism in Suvarnabhumi can be divided into 4 different periods as follows. Theravada Buddhism during the reign of King Ashoka the Great, Mahayana Buddhism, Burmese Theravada Buddhism, Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism. Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism is a form of Buddhism Thai people have practiced for numerous generations. Sukhothai period, 1277. King Ramgamhaeng learns of the disciplined lifestyle of a community of Langavamsa Theravada Buddhist monks residing in the city of Nakhon Si Thammarat that strictly adheres to the Vinaya, monastic discipline. Therefore, he invites the Supreme Patriarch of Nakhon Si Thammarat to come teach Buddhism in the city of Sukhothai. Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism eventually becomes widely practiced in Sukhothai. Lana period, 1370. King Kurna sends an envoy to invite Venerable Sumana Thera from the city of Sukhothai to teach Buddhism in Lana. This is how Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism became established in Lana, as evident by the construction of Wat Prat Thad Doi Suthep. Ayutthaya period. Buddhist monks living in the city of Ayutthaya have traveled abroad to study Buddhism in Sri Lanka. Then around 1753, as Buddhism in Sri Lanka begins to decline, the king of Sri Lanka asks King Paramakot to send monks from Ayutthaya to help ordain the Sinhalese men. As a result, Venerable Upali and Venerable Arya Muni lead a group of 15 monks to carry out this mission in Sri Lanka. From that day forward, Siam Nikaya Buddhism becomes established in Sri Lanka and continues to flourish. Thonburi period. King Taksin revives Buddhism, which has been in decline ever since the war with Burma, resulting in the loss of the city of Ayutthaya in 1767. King Taksin asks all the monks who have gone into hiding during the war to return to their temples. Venerable D of Wat Pradu becomes the first supreme patriarch of Thonburi. The Ratanakosin period. Important events related to Theravada Buddhism during the Ratanakosin period are as follows. King Rama I, he has Wat Pratsi Ratana Satsararam built and Wat Sutat Tepawa Raram restored. He calls for the 9th Buddhist Council to be held and has various Buddhist texts and scriptures translated. King Rama II, he revives the Buddhist tradition of celebrating Visakha Busha Day and sends monks to study and research Buddhism in Sri Lanka. He also has Wat Sutat built. King Rama III, he asked royal scholars to write books on the various branches of knowledge, as well as Buddhist literatures like Visantara Jataka poem and Patom Samma Bodhikatha, Life of the Buddha. King Rama IV, he enters the monkhood as a prince and receives the monastic title of Venerable Vajirayano. He has a strong belief in the strict practice of the Raman Vangsa monks and later reordains with this order. Many follow suit and enter the monkhood, leading to the order's new name, Tamayut Nikaya. King Rama V. He establishes a new monastic education system that includes Dhamma study and Pali study. He helps establish the monastic university, Mahajulalongkorn Raja Vidyalaya University. King Rama VI. He pens Buddhist literatures on topics such as what higher knowledge did the Buddha gain from enlightenment, the Mangala Sutta poem, etc. King Rama VII. He enters the monkhood and spends the rains retreat at Wat Borwan Niwed Vihara. He is given the monastic name of Venerable Bachatipo. He has the Sayamrat Tipitaka version printed. King Rama VIII. He has the Tipitaka translated using common day language and in the form of a Dhamma talk. This version is called the Royal Tipitaka. King Rama IX. He enters the monkhood and is given the monastic name Venerable Bhumipalo. He has the Sangha law decreed. In 1962, he appoints the Supreme Patriarch of Thailand as the head of the Thai Buddhist order. He helps establish Buddhist temples abroad. Since the leaders of the country and members of the 4 Buddhist communities have always performed their parts in the Buddhist cause, Buddhism continues to flourish in Thailand. Understanding the true nature of human beings through the precepts. All living things on earth cherish their life and strive for a peaceful existence. The human mind realizes that if we all love ourselves dearly and desire happiness and safety in our lives, other living creatures would surely share the same disposition. This will become more apparent as we explore further the concept of precepts or moral discipline. 1. Abstaining from taking the life of any living creatures. Naturally, human beings never wish to be harmed or killed by anyone. Since everyone holds this belief, we should never harm or destroy any living things. By abiding to this precept, we protect the right to life of all living creatures. 2. Abstaining from taking that which is not given. Naturally, human beings never wish to have their belongings stolen or things taken without permission. For this reason, we should never steal because human beings uphold the principle of ownership. This item belongs to someone else, and this belongs to me. By abiding to this precept, we safeguard other people's property. 3. Abstaining from committing sexual misconduct. Naturally, human beings never wish to have their loved ones taken away from them, whether it is one's husband, wife, or child. Therefore, we should never commit misconduct of this nature with other people's loved ones. By abiding to this precept, we honor every family with respect and security. 4. Abstaining from lying, using offensive language, slander, and senseless talk. Naturally, human beings never wish to be deceived or verbally abused. Therefore, we should be sincere with everyone by not telling lies and using foul language, slander, and endless chatter. By abiding to this precept, we give everyone our honesty and sincerity. 5. Abstaining from intoxicants, the primary cause of negligence. Normally, human beings have the awareness to maintain control of their body, speech, and mind. However, when people consume intoxicants, mindfulness and self-restraint are compromised, and they are capable of committing every possible offense. Therefore, this is the most important precept to adhere to because individuals without mindfulness are extremely dangerous. By abstaining from intoxicants, we ensure the safety of every being and thing around us. All problems in our society take root from people who violate the five precepts. Therefore, the five precepts can be used as a standard for goodness and badness too. Upholding the precepts has many other benefits such as 1. Respectability, 2. Great health, 3. Loving family, 4. Reputation, 5. Dignity. When we uphold the five precepts, avoiding all evilness, safety in our life, our asset, and our family structure is ensured. We would also be acting on sincerity so that our society would be suspicion-free and peaceful. Who are the novices in Buddhism? Novices are the lineage to Buddhist monks. They are young boys and men, ages 7 to 20, who have ordained in Buddhism but have not yet reached the age to receive higher ordination to become a Buddhist monk. Novice ordination began during the time of the Lord Buddha, when he instructed Venerable Sariputta to hold an ordination ceremony for the Buddha's only son, Rahula, thus becoming the first novice monk in Buddhism. The ordination of novices, where parents encourage and give their sons or nephews permission to ordain, is an important tradition in Buddhism. During the old days, children went to temples to receive an education, but they must first ordain as novices and request to become students of senior monks before being allowed to reside at the temples. Temples, therefore, became both homes and Dhamma schools for novices. The story of Nikrod Novice. During his rule of India, King Ashoka the Great had killed countless lives in battles and worshipped ascetics outside Buddhism. Then one day, while standing by the window, he spotted a novice monk called Nikrod, who looked disciplined, calm, and refined. The king developed faith immediately as he watched Nikrod novice walking towards the royal field, so he commanded his counselor to invite the novice to the hall. After offering food and asking Dhamma questions, the king finally came to understand the truth of life. He became righteous in the Dhamma and transformed the country to a nation of virtues. However, the most significant contribution King Ashoka made was the dissemination of Buddhism, where he sent monks to other regions. This allowed Buddhism to spread and be passed down the generations to the present time. Stories about good people and how they led virtuous lives inspire others to do good deeds and to follow in their footsteps. This is just like the story of Nikrod Novice, who inspired others and helped Buddhism prosper to the present day. Novice Ordination Ceremony. For the ordination, ordinants must shave their hair, eyebrows, and mustache, don the saffron robes, and request a senior monk to be their preceptor. They must then accept or take refuge in the triple gem and request the 10 precepts. The 10 precepts. 1. To refrain from killing any living being. 2. To refrain from taking what is not given. 3. To refrain from sexual activity. 4. To refrain from telling what is untrue. 5. To refrain from drinking or taking intoxicants. 6. To refrain from eating after midday. 7. To refrain from watching entertainment, singing, dancing. 8. To refrain from adorning oneself with ornaments or perfumes. 9. To refrain from sleeping on high or luxurious sleeping place. 10. to refrain from accepting money. By receiving these 10 precepts, the ordination of a novice monk concludes. In this day and age, with boundless platforms for social interaction, images of someone performing wholesome deeds, like a novice ordaining, studying the Dhamma, or training themselves through body, speech, and mind in order to be role models, are the most beautiful and noble photos. These images will inspire people around the world to do good deeds and to seek happiness and true peace. Going on alms round. Going on alms round is the daily activity of the Buddhist monks and novice monks. The Lord Buddha regards this activity as being sublime because it is one of the ways to propagate Buddhism. During the Lord Buddha's time, lay people attended the temple to listen to Dhamma lectures and accumulate merit by offering food and other requisites to the Buddhist monks. It was how the customary practice of giving blessings to the lay people by the Buddhist monks at the end of their meal originated. The offering of food and other requisites to the Buddhist monks allows the laity to accumulate merit and dedicate the earned merit to their departed loved ones. Unfortunately, many people these days harbor the wrong view that the Buddhist monks are begging for food from people, when in fact, the Buddhist monks, given their righteousness and virtue, serve as the most abundant merit field for the householders. It is the righteous and virtuous monks who make it possible for the householders to accumulate a huge amount of merit. The Buddhist monks can be compared to the most abundant merit field for the following reasons. 1. They practice righteousness according to the Lord Buddha's Dhamma discipline. 2. They practice righteousness for the purpose of increasing their physical, verbal, and mental purity. 3. They practice the Dhamma for the purpose of making clear the path and fruit of Nibbana. Righteous and virtuous monks deserve the laity's high regards. As the most abundant merit field, the offerings made to such venerable monks can earn the giver a tremendous amount of merit, just as planting in a good rice paddy can yield an abundant harvest. The first alms round. On the occasion that the Lord Buddha returned to his birthplace in order to teach the Dhamma to his family and relatives, he saw and knew with his supernormal insight what the past Lord Buddhas did when they returned to their birthplace. What they did was to go out on alms round. And so, the Lord Gautama Buddha and his perfected disciples, or arahats, went on alms round in the city in order to allow the people to earn an incomparable amount of merit. The people were overjoyed that they could offer food to the Lord Buddha and his perfected disciples. They paid deep homage to them and sang their praises. The objectives of going on alms round. The Buddhist monk goes on alms round in order to obtain sufficient food to sustain his body and assuage his hunger and thirst. Having been nourished by the food, he then uses the energy obtained to study and practice the Dhamma in order to pass the Dhamma knowledge on to the laity later on. When the Buddhist monk goes on alms round, it enables him to cultivate endeavor, persistence, and patience. It enables him to live a simple life. It enables him to quell his craving, and it enables him not to be trapped by the sight, smell, and taste of food. A person decides to enter the monkhood not for material gain, nor for the different foods offered to him by the lay people. A person enters the monkhood for the specific purpose of quelling his greed, anger, delusion, defilements, and craving, which cause his mind to be gloomy and keep him feathered to the endless round of rebirth. Going on alms round. When the Buddhist monk goes on alms round, he uses both hands to hold his alms bowl and walks in a silent and composed manner. He does not ask for food or stand still unless invited to wait for a layperson to offer him food. The Buddhist monk cannot refuse the food offered him, nor can he express his preference for certain food. The alms. Generally, Buddhists know to offer the best quality food that they can afford to the Buddhist monk. However, food prepared from the 10 kinds of meat as follows should never be offered to the Buddhist monk: human, elephant, horse, dog, snake, lion, tiger, Bengal tiger, bear, and leopard. At one point during the Lord Buddha's time, Venerable Devadatta suggested to the Lord Buddha that the Buddhist monk should not consume any kind of meat at all. The Lord Buddha did not agree for fear that it would make it difficult for the Buddhist monks to obtain food. However, he did forbid the Buddhist monk to consume the meat he knew, saw, or heard that it came from an animal killed specifically for his consumption. The offering of food. The person offering food to the Buddhist monk should show his respect for the Buddhist monk by removing his shoes and his hat. He can either kneel down or stand up during the food offering, depending on circumstances. He should be appropriately dressed. Ladies should not wear clothes that are revealing, tight, or thin. Before the approach of the Buddhist monk, the person can hold the food to be offered above his head in order to make a resolute wish. Once the Buddhist monk comes to stand still in front of the person and open his alms bowl, the person is to carefully place the food inside the Buddhist monk's alms bowl. The person is not to converse with the monk or ask him what kind of food he prefers. After the food is offered, the person is to put his palms together as in namaskar in order to receive the monk's blessings. While receiving the blessings, the person can dedicate his earned merit to departed loved ones and make a resolute wish for success and prosperity. At the end of the blessings, the person is to say Sadhu. The Buddhist monk's livelihood is made possible by the requisites offered him by the laity. It is the duty of the Buddhist monk to spend his time studying, understanding, memorizing, and practicing the Lord Buddha's teachings so that he can pass the knowledge on to the laity. The Lord Buddha's teachings, or the Dhamma, is about truth. Hence, it is precious. It is passed on from the Buddhist monk to the lay people to serve as their refuge. Therefore, it is the Buddhist's duty to offer food to the Buddhist monk daily. It is one important way for the lay people to earn merit. At the same time, the Buddhist monk can use the energy derived from the lay people's food to undertake ever-increasing self-training, such that he will become increasingly purer physically, verbally, and mentally, and so that he can continue to propagate the Lord Buddha's teachings and spread peace to every corner of the world.
Meditation. Meditation is indication of mind being still, not wandering. It makes you feel peaceful, comfortable, happiness. Why meditate? Our brains are at work 24 hours a day, even when we rest. But if the brain does not get rest, the result is stress and anxiety. That's why we need meditation so the brain can relax. However, meditation has many other benefits as well. Meditation helps to learn better. Our brains have 4 types of waves. Beta waves. Beta waves function in situations of chaos and cause low efficiency in learning. Alpha waves are activated in the brain in calm conditions, so we are ready to work efficiently with a very happy and creative mood. Theta waves, state of the brain is half asleep and half awake. Delta waves. The brain is in deep sleep state and wave frequency is minimal. Meditation can help reduce the frequency of brain waves, make a better performance, improve memory, reduce tensions, and enable more creativity. Meditation makes your skin better. Meditation will stimulate the secretion of growth hormone, makes the skin radiant and young-looking, reduce tensions, eliminate free radicals, the cause of aging, and improve personality, confidence, and appetite control. Meditation helps to improve our health. Meditation makes the white blood cells stronger, creating better immunity. treatment of serious diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and dermatitis improves. It also leads to a good mental as well as physical health. Here's how to meditate. Sit cross-legged. The right hand over the left hand is placed on the lap comfortably. Close your eyes gently. Relax every part of the body. Release your mind. We should meditate at least 15 minutes a day. That's how your brain will be ready to relax and work efficiently.
Dedicating merit to others. The practice of dedicating merit only exists in Buddhism, so it's vital that we first understand the following two concepts. 1. There is no way to earn a living after death, both in the states of happiness or the states of unhappiness. Happiness in life is due to one's merit. 2. Merit is a pure energy that leads to happiness and success in life. Merit can be accumulated, similar to the way electricity is recharged and stored in batteries, and it can be dedicated to those who have passed away. The first historic account of merit dedication occurred during the Lord Buddha's era. One night, King Bimbisara heard a strange sound that startled him. So he asked the Buddha and came to learn that it was a sound made by a deceased relative who had been reborn as a beta, or hungry ghost, and was now seeking merit. The king performed a great offering of food and clothes to Buddha and his disciples and dedicated the merit. The merit immediately transformed the hungry ghost into a celestial being. This is an example of how merit can be transferred by those who are living to relatives who have passed away. When we perform good deeds, merit arises. Important factors that will allow merit to reach our relatives. 1. The recipient must be in a state that is possible to receive the merit. Those who have been reborn as celestial beings, hell beings, hungry ghosts, or animals are able to receive merit, while those who have been reborn as humans are not able to do so. 2. There must be a person to perform the meritorious deeds and to dedicate the merit earned. 3. A proper fertile field of merit must exist to ensure that the merit provides the most benefit to the recipient. 2 methods of dedicating merit. 1. Pouring ceremonial water. After performing a wholesome deed, as the monks are giving the blessing, raise the water flask to pour a continuous stream of water into the vessel. This is an ingenious method because the dedication of merit to our deceased relatives requires us to be concentrated and undistracted. 2. Meditating and reflecting on the merit as we recall the names or appearance of relatives or individuals whom we wish to dedicate the merits to specifically. We can dedicate merit to others in general as well by declaring Itang me yatinang hotu sukita hontu yatayo, which means, may this merit be transferred to my relatives. May they all be blessed with happiness. Recipients of merit dedicated can be categorized into 3 groups. 1. Parents, relatives, and teachers. We can do so by recalling their full names. 2. Those we have wronged against in the past. we can make an earnest wish to have all the negative karma resolved. Three, all other living beings. When we dedicate merit to our relatives, our merit does not become reduced. This is similar to the way a candle is used to light up many other candles. The brightness does not dwindle. However, the overall brightness is amplified. From another perspective, when we pass away, we cannot be certain that our relatives will have the time and opportunity to make merit and dedicate it to us. Therefore, we should accumulate as much merit as we possibly can while we are alive.
History of บูชาข้าวพระ บูชาข้าวพระ or food offering to the Lord Buddha is a long-standing tradition that has been passed down in Thailand. Wat Pratamagaya also practices food offering to the Lord Buddha as a meritorious ceremony every first Sunday of each month. Food offering to the Lord Buddha is regarded as a great merit, as the Lord Buddha has announced that the merit from dana, or giving, bears fruition. Even giving food to animals bear fruition up to 100-fold. Giving necessities to those who possess no precepts bears fruition up to 1,000-fold. Giving food who have precepts bears fruition up to 1,000,000 times. Offering necessities to those who do not follow the Buddhist practice yet possess mental absorptions or jhanas, who are free from the influence of sense desire, will bear fruition up to 1,000,000 aeons. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Soda.
ตั้งใจกราบพระประธานโดยพร้อมเพรียงกันนะครับกราบ
Bow, bow, bow.
เรียนเชิญสาธุชนทุกท่าน
May I invite everyone to pay respect to the presiding venerable and the monastic community together.
โดยพร้อมเพรียงกันนะครับกราบ
Bow,
กราบ
bow,
กราบ
bow.
บัดนี้
Now
ถึงเวลาธรรมกาย
it's Dhammagaya
เว
time,
ลาปฏิบัติธรรม
time to practice meditation in order to attain Dhammagaya, which already exists within all of us.
ของพวกเราทุกๆคน
Dhammakaya is a supreme refuge for all of us. Nothing else is comparable. Therefore, from now on, I would like to invite everyone to chant together in homage to the Triple Gem.
Yamahang Samma Sambuddhang
Yamahang Samma Sambuddhang
Bhagavantang Saranang Khato
Bhagavantang Saranang Khato
Imina Sakarena
Imina Sakarena
Tang Bhagavantang Abhipuchayami
ตังภวันตังอภิปูชยามิ
ข้าพเจ้าบูชาบั
We
ด
all
นี้
venerate the Lord Buddha, the fully self-enlightened one. We all take him as our refuge, who can end sufferings through this worship.
หังสวาขาทัง
ยะมหังสวาคาตัง
ภควตาธัมมังสรณังคโต
ภควตาธัมมังสรณังคโต
อิมินาสการเรนะ
อิมินาสการเรนะ
ตังธัมมังอภิปูชยามิ
ตังธัมมังอภิปูชยามิ
ข้าพเจ้าบูชา
We
บัด
all venerate the Dhamma, well expounded by the Lord Buddha. We all take Dhamma as our refuge, which can end dangers through this worship.
หังสุปฏิปันนัง
ยะมหังสุปฏิปันนัง
สังฆังสรณังคโต
สังฆังสรณังคโต
อิมินาสการเรนะ
อิมินาสการเรนะ
ตังสังฆังอภิปูชยามิ
ตังสังฆังอภิปูชยามิ
ข้าพเจ้าบูชา
We all venerate Sangha, the well-practicing monks. We all take Sangha as our refuge, which can end illness through this worship.
อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภควา
อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวา
พุทธังภควันตังอภิวาเทมิ
พุทธังภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิ
Bow.
สวากขาโตภควตาธัมโม
สวากขาโตภะคะวตาธัมโม
ธัมมังนัมสสามิ
ธัมมังนัมสสามิ
Bow.
ปฏิปันโนภควโตสาวกสังโฆ
สุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆ
สังฆังนะมามิ
สังฆังนะมามิ
Bow.
อันนมยังวัตสาภควโตวภาคณมการังกโรมาเสนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอุกาสะ
กาสา
อัจจโยโนพันเต
ปัจจโยโนพันเต
อัจจคมา
จักขมาย
ะถาภาเล
ยะถาภาเล
ยะถามุลเห
ยะถามุลเห
ยะถากุสเล
ยะถาอกุสเล
เยมะยังกรัมหา
เยมะยังกะรัมหา
เอวังพันเตมะยัง
เอวังพันเตมะยัง
อัจจโยโน
ปัจจโยโน
อธิคันหาทา
อิคันหาทา
อายติงสังวรายามะ
อายติงสังวรายามะ
ข้าพระพุทธเจ้า
We
ขอ
would like to take this opportunity due to mental, verbal, and physical misdeeds made upon the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. In any cases, as we all were deluded with defiled minds to abuse of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. May the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha forgive all the abuses to all of us from this day forth. All of us will be more careful and considerate with body, speech, and mind from this day onward. Ukasa. We all humbly invite the Lord Buddhas who attained enlightenment in the past, more countless than the sand grains in the four oceans, and all the Lord Buddhas yet to be enlightened in the future, and all the Lord Buddhas enlightened in the present time. May the Lords manifest themselves through eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body, and mind of ours at this moment in time. Ukasa. We all humbly invite the ninefold supramundane Dhammas in the past, innumerable of them, and the ninefold supramundane Dhammas in the future time, and the ninefold supramundane Dhammas in the present time to manifest themselves through eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body, and mind of ours at this moment in time. Ukasa. We all humbly invite the enlightened and mundane Sangha in the past, innumerable of them, and the enlightened and mundane Sangha in the future, and the enlightened and mundane Sangha in the present time to manifest themselves through eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body and mind of ours at this moment in time. May the power of the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, of my teachers and preceptors, of my parents, of generosity and precepts,
ได้คัมมะบารมีปัญญาบารมี
of renunciation and wisdom, of perseverance and patience, of truthfulness and resolve, of loving kindness and equanimity that we have accumulated throughout countless lifetimes that we have cultivated in the present time from childhood, remembered or forgotten. May the power of merit and perfections secure all of us. May all of us attain enlightenment at this present moment in time. May all of these become the foundation of Nibbana. Bow, bow, bow.
เมื่อเราได้สวด
After we have chanted in homage to the Triple Gem,
ต่อจากนี้ไป
from now on,
ให้ตั้งใจให้แน่
let us make good intentions
มุ่ง
to the path
ตรงหนทาง
of Nibbana.
พระนิพพานกันทุกๆคนนะลูกนะ
Every one of us
ให้นั่งขัดสมาธิ
sit cross-legged,
โดยเอาขาขวา
the right leg on top of the left leg,
มือขวา
the right hand
มือซ้าย
on top of the left hand,
ให้นิ้วชี้ของมือ
the right index finger
จรดนิ้ว
touching the left thumb.
วางไว้
Place your hands on your lap
พอสบาย
comfortably.
หลับตาของ
Close your eyes gently.
คลอดลูกพอสบายสบาย
Be comfortable.
ไม่ถึงกับเปลือกตาปิดสนิท
You don't have to completely close your eyes.
คล้ายๆกับเราเปลือกตานิด
Leave a little bit of space.
อย่าไปบีบเปลือกตา
Don't squeeze the eyelids.
อย่ากดลูกในตา
Don't press the eyeballs.
หลับตาพริม
Close your eyes lightly
นั่งหน้ายิ้มให้สบาย
with a bit of smile on your face to be comfortable
แล้วก็ผ่อนคลายร่าง
and relax your body.
ทั้งเนื้อทั้งตัวนะจ๊ะ
Relax the whole body,
กล้ามเนื้อบริเวณ
starting from the facial muscles,
ศีรษะลำ
head,
คอ
neck,
บ่าไหล่แขน
shoulders, both arms,
ถึงปลายนิ้วมือ
to the fingertips.
ให้ผ่อนคลาย
Relax
กล้ามเนื้อบริเวณลำตัว
the body muscles,
สอง
both
ปลาย
legs
นิ้วเท้า
to the toes.
ให้ผ่อนคลาย
Relax.
ต้องผ่อนคลายนะลูกนะ
You must relax
แล้วก็ขยับเนื้อขยับตัวของเราให้ดี
and adjust your body well.
ปรับท่านั่งให้ถูกส่วน
Adjust the sitting position
เลือดลมในตัว
to be suitable
สะดวก
so that the blood flows freely,
เมื่อยนะจ๊ะ
preventing cramps and soreness.
ต้องผ่อนคลายทั้ง
You
ร่าง
must
กาย
relax
และ
the
จิตใจ
whole body, physically and
แล้วก็
mentally,
ทำใจของเรานะให้เบิกบาน
and make your
ให้
mind
แจ่มชื่
cheerful,
น
joyous,
สะอาดบริสุทธิ์ผ่อง
clean,
ใส
pure, and clear.
ไร้กังวลในทุกสิ่งในใจ
Be worry free with
ไม่ว่า
everything
จะเป็น
else.
เรื่องอะไรก็ตาม
It doesn't matter what it is.
ให้ปลดให้ปล่อยให้
Just
วาง
let go everything for now.
ให้คลายความ
Release the
ผูกพันทุก
bondage
สิ่ง
with everything.
ไม่ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องค
Be
น
it
สัตว์
people,
ของ
animal,
ธุร
material,
กิจการงาน บ้าน
business,
ช่อง
work, home,
การศึกษาเล่าเรียน
study,
เรื่องครอบครัว หรือ
family,
เรื่องอะไรที่นอก
or
เหนือจาก
whatever
นี้
that
ได้
is beyond this meditation
ต้อง
practice.
ปลดต้องปล่อยต้องวาง
Just let go of everything
ค
for
ลาย
now.
ความผูกพัน
Release the bondage.
ทิ้งทุกอย่าง
Abandon
ปล่อยวางทุก
everything.
สิ่ง
Let go of
เพราะว่าสรรพ
everything
สัตว์และสรรพสิ่งทั้งหลายเนี่ย
because all things in this
ตัว
world,
เราด้วย
including ourselves,
เมื่อเกิดขึ้นตั้งอยู่
we were
ก็ไป
born,
สู่จุดสลาย
we live, and then we
ไม่
pass
มี
away.
เว้นเลย แม้แต่โลกใบนี้เนี่ย
No exception.
สักวันหนึ่งก็จะต้อง
Even this world,
เสื่อมสลายไป
it will deteriorate one
กับ
day
พินาศต่างๆ เพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ย
to be wiped out
เราก็
completely.
ไม่ควรไปยึดมั่นถือมั่น
Therefore,
ให้
we
ปล่อย
shouldn't
ให้
attach
ปล่
to
อยให้
anything.
วาง
Just let go of everything.
ให้คลายความผูกพัน
Release the
ทุกสิ่ง
bondage with everything
แล้วก็ทำใจให้ใส
and make your mind clear,
ๆ ให้เบิกบานให้แจ่มชื่
cheerful,
น
joyous,
แล้วก็รวมใจก
and
ลับเข้า
unite
สู่
your
ภายใน
mind to be within the body
ในกลางกายของเรานะจ๊ะ
at the center of your body.
ให้ใจไปหยุดนิ่ง
Make your mind still softly at the seven base at the center of the body,
ๆ ซึ่งอยู่ในกลางท้อง
which
ของ
is
เรา
in the middle of your stomach,
ในระดับที่เหนือจากสะดือ
2
ลง
finger
มา
widths above the
สอ
navel,
งนิ้วมือนะจ๊ะ ซึ่งเป็นตำแหน่งที่สำคัญที่สุดใน
is the most
ชีวิตของเรา
important point of your
เกิ
life.
ดมาเป็นมนุษย์ใน
Being
ทุก
born as a
ชาติ
human being in every
เพราะว่า
lifetime,
นอกจากจะเป็นที่
because apart from being the point of birth,
ที่หลับ
death,
ที่
sleep,
ตื่น
and
ของ
awake,
แล้วเนี่ยยังเป็นต้นทาง
it is also the
ไป
beginning
สู่
path
อายตนะนิพพาน
of Nibbana,
ที่พระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าทุก
that every Buddha,
อรหันต์ทั้งหลาย
every Arahant,
ไม่มีเว้นเลยแม้แต่พระ
not
องค์
even
เดียว
one exception,
ท่านจะนำใจของท่านเนี่ยมาหยุดนิ่ง
he stopped his mind
ๆ
softly
อยู่ที่ศูนย์กลางกาย
at the seven base at the center of the body at this point
ภายหลังจากที่ท่านทิ้งทุก
after he abandoned everything
ถ้าท่านเห็น
because
ภัย
he
ใน
knew
การ
and
เกิด
realized
ในภพ
the
ทั้งสาม
harm
ในสังสารวัฏ
of being in the cycle of birth,
ภัยในชีวิต ชีวิต
the
ในสังสาร
harm
วัฏ
of
นี้
life
ไม่ปลอดภัย
is not safe
ตก
to be in the
ภายใต้กฎ
cycle
แห่งกรรม
of birth because we fall
กฎ
under
แห่
the
ง
law
ไตร
of
ลักษณ์
karma,
ความไม่เที่ยงเป็นทุกข์เป็นอนัตตา
impermanence,
กฎเกณฑ์ต่าง
all
ๆ มาก
regulations
มายล้วนทำให้ชีวิตทุกข์ทรมาน
which make life suffer.
เมื่อยังไม่รู้เกี่ยวกับเรื่องราวความเป็นจริงของชีวิต
When one doesn't know about the
ก็
truth
จะ
of
ดำเนิน
life,
ชีวิตผิดพลาด
one will live
เป็นเหตุให้
in the wrong path,
ไม่เอามาย
causing
และชี
one
วิต
to
ก็
go
เวียน
to
ตาย
the
เวียนเกิด
unhappy
ด้วยความไม่
realm
รู้อย่างนี้เนี่ยไม่รู้จัก
and
พ้น
will
จาก
be
สิ่ง
in the cycle
ไม่
of
ว่าจะเกิ
birth,
ดเป็นชนชั้นใดก็ตาม
ignorance, Doesn't matter how one is born.
ก็ทุกข์แบบชนชั้นล่าง
The
ชนชั้นกลางทุกข์แบบชนชั้นกลางชนชั้นสูงก็ทุกข์แบบชนชั้นสูง
Everyone suffers. Doesn't matter which class you were born in.
ความเกิดความแก่ความเจ็บความตาย
The suffering of birth, old age, sickness,
ความประสบในสิ่งที่ไม่เป็นที่รัก
the unhappiness of meeting things you don't like,
ไม่ได้สิ่งนั้น
not having your wishes come true,
ล้วนนำมาซึ่งความทุกข์ทรมานของชีวิต
these bring
ความโศก
life sufferings, sorrow.
แค้นใจลำพิไรลำพันอะไรต่างๆเหล่านั้นเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยท่านก็เลยเบื่อหน่าย
Therefore,
ชีวิตในสังสารวัฏ
he was tired of
แล้วก็แสวง
the cycle of birth
พ้นทุกข์
and sought ways to be free from
ก็
sufferings.
ต่อเมื่อไม่เกิดก็ไม่แก่
You can be free when you no longer
ไม่มีการ
born,
พลัดพรากอะไรต่างๆจากสิ่งที่เป็นที่รัก
no sickness, no old age, no being
เพราะฉะนั้นท่านก็
parted from the loved ones. Therefore,
พระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าของเราพระองค์นี้สละราชสมบัติ
our Buddha
สละสมบัติจักรพรรดิ
dedicated his life,
ใหญ่
abandoned his wealth,
ผู้ปกครองโลกปกครองทวีปทั้งสี่
his royalty,
หรือโลกทั้งสี่ซึ่งเป็นสิ่งที่สละได้ยากเพราะมนุษย์
which is hard
นั้น
to abandon
อย่างยิ่ง
because all ignorant people seek these things. So when he abandoned
ใจ
everything,
ของท่านก็จะมาหยุดนิ่ง
his mind stopped here at this point,
ที่ศูนย์กลางกายฐานที่เจ็ด
at the seventh base, at the center of the border, being still
ไม่
only,
ทำอะไรที่นอกเหนือจากนี้
doing nothing else apart from that,
ตั้งแต่เบื้องต้น
from the beginning
จนกระทั่งท่านบรรลุอนุตตร
until he
สัมมา
attained
สัมพุทธญาณ
enlightenment,
เป็นพระสัมมา
being a Lord Buddha,
และด้วยทรงมีพระมหากรุณา
and with his great
อยากให้สร
kindness,
รพสัตว์ทั้งหลายหลุด
wanting
จากทุกข์
all living beings to be
เช่น
free
กับ
from sufferings
บ้าน
like he
ก็
did.
นำถ่ายทอดสั่งสอน
So he passed on the knowledge
ผู้มี
to his
บุญทั้งหลาย
disciples
ได้ทำตามพระองค์
to follow his
พ
example.
ระองค์ทำอย่างไร
Whatever he
ให้
did,
สาวกทำอย่างนั้น
he taught the disciples to do the
พระ
same.
สาวกทำตามคำสั่งสอน
And
ของพ
when
ระสัมมาสัมพุทธ
They
เจ้า
followed his instructions.
ก็ได้บรรลุมรรคผลนิพพาน
They also
ไป
attained
ตามกำลัง
Dhamma
แห่งบุญบารมี
in different levels
เพราะแต่ละ
depending
ท่านที่สั่งสมมาไม่เท่ากัน
on each individual's
เป็นพ
perfections.
ระอรหันต์ก็มี
Some attain
เป็นพระอนา
arahantship,
คามีก็
some
มี
attain Pa'anakami,
เป็นพระสกทาคามี
some attain Pasakatakami,
เป็นพระโสดาบันก็
some attain Pasodaban,
เป็นโคตรภูบุคคล
some attain Kotapu
ก็มีพระ
level
ไรเป็นที่พึ่ง
with the triple gem as the refuge. Plenty of
เข้า
them.
ถึงฌานลาภีบุคคล
Some attain Chanlaki level,
ทั้งรูปสมาบัติและอรูปสมาบัติก็มี อย่างน้อยก็เป็นกัลยาณชน
at least
คน
they
ที่
became
ต้องการ
good people
ที่มีศีลห้าเป็นปกติในชีวิต
with
ประจำวัน
5 precepts in their daily
ด้
life,
วยความบันเทิงใจด้วย
with
ความ
happy minds, with willingness of
มี
mind,
ศีลห้าศีลแปดอย่างนี้เป็นต้น
having 5 or
อย่า
8
งน้อยก็
precepts.
อย่างนี้เพราะฉะนั้นเมื่อ
This
เรา
is
รู้
what
แล้ว
they attain at least. So once we know that,
ตำแหน่งแห่งการตรัสรู้ธรรมของพระ
we
สัม
know
มา
that
สัมพุทธเจ้าทุกพระองค์
the enlightenment position of every Buddha
ตรงนี้
is at the 7th base, at the center of the body,
ผลนิพพานเนี่ยไม่มีวันเสื่อมสูญสลาย
and the fruits of
เพราะ
Nibbana
มี
is
อยู่ใน
endless
ตัวของมนุษย์
because it's
ทุกๆคน
in every
จะ
man's
ไม่ทราบ
body. It's just that
ว่ามี
they
สิ่งนี้อยู่
are not aware that it exists because Mara prevents them from knowing, concealing these truths of life, preventing their understanding, the realization that everyone can attain Nibbana within themselves, just like every Buddha and Arahant. Mara conceals this from people and pull the mind to be away from the seven base at the center of the body, from the original point, and to attach to external objects, the five senses, people, animals, power, which are not the true goal of life, causing life to suffer, having life obstacles all the time, and finding ways to rectify the problems by enjoyment. It's temporary enjoyment to forget the suffering for a while. So man uses the wrong ways to end sufferings. So life is revolving around these obstacles, life sufferings. Therefore, the seven base at the center of the body is a true protection, giving us safety in the cycle of life. So bring your mind to be still at the seven base at the center of the body. When it's in the right proportion, the mind will fall to the center, and a Dhamma sphere will rise up. It's clear and pure, round in shape, the small size is like a star in the sky. The medium size is like the full moon. The big one is like the midday sun, or even bigger, depending on each individual's perfections. The Dhamma sphere will rise up. It's a clear sphere. At least it's as clear as water, like clear ice cube, or like clear mirror, like clear diamond. It's clearer than anything else on earth. It'll rise up at the seven base at the center of the body. It comes with happiness that you haven't experienced before. is total bliss,
เพลิน
different from
เพลิน
external enjoyment.
จะด้วยความสุขที่อยู่เอง
It's
ไม่
happiness.
ต้องอาศัยสิ่งภายนอกถ่ายรูป
Don't have to rely on external things to be happy.
ไปอยู่ป่าอยู่เขาห้วยเนาะ
You can be happy anywhere you
มี
are,
สุข
even in the forest.
ดวงธรรมดวงนี้
This Dhamma sphere comes
มาพร้อมกับความบริสุทธิ์
with purity,
ที่เกลี้ยงเกลา
which is clean,
จากความจะเกิดความนับถือตัวเอง
you feel respect for yourself,
เองความสุขความ
the happiness
แสงสว่าง
within, the brightness
เป็น
within
แสงสว่างส่องทางชีวิต
is the brightness that leads your life.
ธรรมดวงเป็นอิสจันทัสโลทุกคนพบวิชาธรรมกาย
The most venerable Luang Pu
ดวงธรรม
called this Dhamma sphere
หรือดวงปฐมมรร
the
ค
first Dhamma sphere,
หนทาง
the path to Nibbana,
หรือปากประตูสู่
or the
พาน
opening of the door to
สาย
Nibbana,
กลางภายในที่เป็นแดน
the middle path within,
ไปรอบกลาง
which is the falling
360
direction,
องศาแนวดิ่งที่กลางดวงธรรมใส
at the center of
ๆ
this clear Dhamma sphere,
หรือกลางดวงปฐมมรรค
the center of this first Dhamma sphere,
พระพุทธเจ้าดังพุทธปฏิวาหมดคือต้องเห็นธรรมดวงนี้เป็นเบื้องต้น
you must see this Dhamma sphere in the beginning
ลงไปเรื่อยๆ
and follow it continuously
ก็จะเห็น
with comfort.
เป็นภาพ
You see images
โดยมีจุดเริ่มต้นที่
with the beginning point
ใส
at the center of this
ๆ
clear sphere,
นี่นะจ๊ะแล้วก็จะเห็นที่นำไปสู่เป็นกายดั้งเดิมที่สวยงาม
and you see
ไม่
a
มี
body which is a beautiful
มีแต่
body,
สดใสสว่าง
ageless,
ไม่มีนิดเดียว
with brightness
มีแต่ความสุขล้วนๆที่เกิดขึ้น
full of happiness.
ภาพจาก
The image of
ใจ
the
ข
body,
ยายไม่มีที่
the mind will expand
มีธรรมจักร
endlessly with Dhamma
รอบ
eye
ตัวทุกทิศ
surrounding you in every direction.
อนาคตลักษณะเกิดขึ้น รู้แจ้งเห็นแจ้ง
You'll attain
สรรพสิ่ง
the true insight and the true knowledge of living
จักขุ
beings,
ญาณ
including yourself.
เกิดขึ้น หรืออีกในหนึ่งเรียกว่าธรรมกาย
Or you can say that it's Dhammagaya,
สวยงามล้วนๆกาย
very beautiful,
เป็นแก้ว
the body as clear
เป็น
as crystal
พุทธรัตนะเป็นตัว
is called
เอากลางพุทธรัตนะ
the Buddha gem.
คลังแห่งความรู้ทั้งหลายข้อมูล
At the
ต่าง
center of it
ๆกลางธรรมรัตนะ
is all the knowledge of life.
คือกายธาตุที่ละเอียดซ้อนอยู่
At the center of that sphere is another sphere more
สูงสุด
refined.
จำรักษาคำสั่งสอนของพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้ารัตนะทั้ง
It's called Dhamma sphere,
กาย
Dhamma
ธรรม
gem.
คือกายของพระตถาคตเจ้า
The Dhamma body is the body of the Buddha,
คนในโลกรวม
which
ทั้งตัวของ
exists
เราด้วย
within everyone,
ที่จะต้องทำคือ
including yourself. What you have to do is to be
ให้เข้า
still,
ถึงธรรมดวงนี้ให้ได้ซะก่อน
to still your mind
ธรรม
and attain this Dhamma sphere.
คือพระธรรมกายที่อยู่ในกลางกายของเรานะจ๊ะ
That is Dhammakaya body within yourself.
เราจะต้องทำใจของเราให้หยุดนิ่ง
You must still your mind until
เจ้า
it's as
กาย
refined
ธรรมนั่นแหละ
as the Dhamma body.
จะเห็น
You see the image
ในตัวของเราเอง
by yourself.
ในตัวของเราเอง ที่พึ่งที่แท้จริงของเราได้
It's the true refuge for us.
ชีวิตในสังสารวัฏนี้
That every life
และก็
in
มี
the
ความสุข
cycle of birth can attain
เป็นที่ระ
happiness.
ลึกที่ควรจะนึกถึง ตาม
You
เหมือน
must
ชา
think
ย
of it all the time,
เอาอย่างนั้น
just like a man loving
แต่
a
นั่นไม่
woman.
ใช่เป็นที่พึ่ง
But that's not the true
แค่ทางมา
refuge.
ชั่วครั้งชั่วคราวรู้เท่านั้นเอง
It's temporary enjoyment.
และผู้รู้เนี่ยจะ
But the one who knows the truth of life
มีแล้วว่ากายธรรมหรือกายของพระตถา
this Dhamma body
มันก็อยู่ในตัวของเรา
is within every one of us.
เป็นอาการเลย
It's timeless,
โดยมีจุดเริ่มต้นที่ศูนย์กลางกาย
with the beginning point at the seventh base at the center of the body.
เพราะฉะนั้นให้ลูกทุกคนกำหนดบริบทในใจ
So you can visualize an object,
สบายๆใจเย็น
take it
ๆให้นึก
easy,
ถึงเม็ดหนึ่ง
visualize
ใส
a diamond, a clear
ๆ
diamond,
จะเป็นน้
or an ice cube,
ำของใส
any object that is clear,
ๆโตขนาดไหนก็ได้นะจ๊ะ
it can be any size you like,
นี่ก็เท่ากับแก้วตา
could be the size of your eye,
ขนาดปลายนิ้วนะจ๊ะไม่ไล่เรื่อยขึ้นมาเลยเนี่ยตัวใส
clear,
ไม่มีตำหนิเลย
like a clear diamond,
สว่าง
a flawless one,
อาทิตย์
as bright as the midday sun,
ตะวันใสเย็นเหมัน
but clear and cool
ใน
like
คืนวัน
the full moon.
อย่างนิ่งๆนุ่ม
Be still softly,
ๆ
gently,
สบาย
comfortably.
นึกถึงสิ่งที่เราคุ้นเคย
Imagine what you are familiar with. Could be a clear sphere
หรือก้อนน้ำแข็งใส
or a clear ice cube.
ๆเบา
Do it gently,
ๆเบา
lightly.
ๆสบาย
You must be
ๆ
comfortable
ต้องพอ
visualizing it.
ทั้งร่างกายและ
Do
จิต
it
ใจ
relaxingly, mentally and physically.
เห็นเมื่อไหร่ก็เมื่อนั้น
Be prepared to
Got
wait
it.
for it. It doesn't matter.
แค่5%การนึก 5%
It doesn't have to be completely clear.
การนึก 10%
It could be 5 or
อย่าง
10%
นิ่
clear.
งๆนุ่ม
Just continue to be still,
เบา
softly, gently.
ที่ศูนย์กลาง
After 7 days, at the center of the body,
หยุดนิ่ง
just be still at that
ๆด้วยบ
point
ริกรรมภาวนาในใจ
with a mental mantra.
ว่าอะหัง
Samma
สัม
arahang,
มา
Samma arahang, Samma
อะระ
arahang.
หังของใจกันไป
Maintain your mind like so.
สมหวังหนึ่งใจ
May all your good wishes come
ใน
true.
ตัว
May you attain Dhamma within.
ต่างคนต่างนั่งกัน
Let us
ไป
meditate
เงีย
in
บๆ
silence for the remaining time.
สัพเพพุทธาพลปตตาปัจเจกานันทยังพลังอรหันตันจะเตเชนะระคังพันธามิสัพพโสแต่อัตลัทธาสุขิตาวิรุณหาพุทธศาสเนโรคาสุขิตาโหทัสหสัพเพยาติภิสัพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสทธาโสธีภะวันตุเตสา
สาธุ
ลำดับต่อไปเป็นพิธีกล่าวคำถวายอาคาร80 ปี
Next, we will have the ceremony to offer donations for 80-year หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย building. The offering staying will be led by the representatives from our community.
พดุงตันตระกูลขันธมยังพุทธสาภะคะวะโตปุพพภาคณมการังกะโรมาเซนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิมังมะยังพันเตอิมังมะยังพันเตอสีติวัสสกาเลอสีติวัสสกาเลธัมมชยัสสะธัมมชยัสสะมหาเถรัสสะมหาเถรัสสะปูชนัตถายะปูชนัตถายะอาคารังอาคารังสัปริวารังสัปริวารังสันเลขะปฏิปันนัสสะสันเลขะปฏิปันนัสสะภิกขุสังคัสสะภิกขุสังคัสสะนิยาเทมะนิยาเทมะสาธุโนพันเตสาธุโนพันเตภิกขุสังโฆภิกขุสังโฆอิมังอิมังอาคารังอาคารังสัปริวารังสัปริวารังปฏิคันหาตุปฏิคันหาตุอัมหากังอัมหากังทีฆรตังทีฆรตังหิตายะหิตายะสุขายะสุขายะนิพพานายะจะนิพพานายะจะ
ข้าแต่พระภิกษุสงฆ์ผู้เจริญ
Venerable monks,
พระภิกษุสงฆ์ผู้เจริญ
ข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลาย
all of us
พระเจ้าทั้งหลาย
ขอน้อมถวาย
would like to offer
อาคาร80 ปี
80-year หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย building
ชโย
หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย
พร้อมด้วยเครื่องบริวาร
together with other offerings
ด้วยเครื่องบริวารเหล่านี้
แด่พระภิกษุสงฆ์
to the monastic community
เพื่อการอบรม
เพื่อการอบรม
และหล่อหลอมพระธรรมทายาท
และหล่อหลอมพระธรรมทายาท
for the purpose of ordination.
พระภิกษุสงฆ์
จงรับ
May the monastic community
อาคาร80 ปี
accept
อาคาร80
this 80-year หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย building
หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย
พร้อมด้วยเครื่อง
together with other
พร้อม
offerings
ด้วยเครื่องบริวารนี้
ของข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลาย
from all of us
ทั้งหลาย
เพื่อประโยชน์
for the benefit,
เพื่อความสุข
เพื่อ
happiness,
เพื่อมรรคผลนิพพาน
and attainment of Nibbana
นิพพาน
แก่ข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลาย
to all of
เจ้า
us
ทั้งหลาย
ตลอดกาลนาน
ต
forevermore.
ลอดกาลและนานเทิน
สาธุ
ลำดับต่อไปเป็นพิธีกล่าวคำถวายภัตตาหารเป็นสังฆทาน
Next, we will have the ceremony to offer midday meal to the monastic community.
ธนวัฒน์พันธสุพรและกัลยาณมิตรบุญยรัตน์พัทราเรืองรินเรียนเชิญครับ
อิมานิมะยังพันเต
อิมานิมะยังพันเต
พัตตานิ
พัตตานิ
สัปะริวารานิ
สัปะริวารานิ
ภิกขุสังฆสะ
ภิกขุสังฆสะ
โอโนชยามะ
โอโนชยามะ
สาธุโนพันเต
สาธุโนพันเต
ภิกขุสังโฆ
ภิกขุสังโฆ
อิมานิ
อิมานิ
พัตตานิ
พัตตานิ
สัปะริวารานิ
สัปะริวารานิ
ปฏิคันหาตุ
ปฏิคันหาตุ
อัมหากัง
อัมหากัง
ทีฆรัตตัง
ทีฆรตัง
หิตายะ
หิตายะ
สุขายะ
สุขายะ
นิพพานายะจะ
นิพพานายะจะ
ข้าแต่พระภิกษุสงฆ์ผู้เจริญ
Venerable monks,
ข้าพระภิกษุสงฆ์ผู้เจริญ
ข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลาย
all of us
ขอน้อม
would like to offer
น้อมถวาย
ภัตตาหาร
food and drink
พร้อมด้วยบริวาร
together with other offerings
พร้อมด้วยบริวารทั้งหลายเหล่านี้
แด่พระภิกษุ
to the monastic community.
ขอพระภิกษุ
May the monastic community
จงรับ
accept
ภัตตาหาร
this meal
พร้อมด้วยบริวาร
together with other offerings
ด้วยบริวารทั้งหลายเหล่านี้
ของข้าพเจ้า
from all of us
ของข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลาย
เพื่อประโยชน์
for the benefit,
เพื่อความสุข
happiness,
เพื่อมรรคผลนิพพาน
เพื่อมรรคผลนิพพาน
แก่
and
ข้าพเจ้า
attainment of Nibbana to all of us
ตลอดกาลและนาน
forevermore.
สาธุตั้งใจกรวดน้ำอุทิศ
Be
ส่วนกุศล
prepared to share the merit and receive the blessings from the monks.
ให้รวมใจของเราหยุดนิ่ง
Unite your mind to be still at the center of the merit sphere, which is a bright sphere at the seven base at the center of the body. Place your mind gently at the middle
จนทั้งดวงบุญขยาย
until the merit sphere expands,
ถึงผู้ที่เราจะตั้งใจ
and think of all the people you intend to share the merit with,
นั้นได้แก่ผู้มีพระคุณของเราทั้งหลาย
people you owe gratitude to,
คุณพ่อ
your parents,
ตา
grandparents, ancestors, teachers,
ญาติสนิทมิตรสหาย
relatives,
ทุก
friends,
คนเป็นที่รักของเราทั้งหลาย
all the loved ones,
รวมทั้งเทวดาที่รักษาอยู่ของ
including your guardian
เรา
angel,
รักษาพระพุทธศาสนา
the wholesome celestial beings,
สมาธิทั้งหลายอีกทั้งคู่เวรผู้กรรมที่เราเคยผิด
and people you have done wrong within the past.
ขออโหสิกรรม
Let it be forgiveness to each other
ให้ตามส่วนแห่งกรรมนั้น
and share the merit accordingly
กันนะ
and receive the blessings from the monks.
ยะถาวาริวหาปุราปาริปุเรนติสาครัง เอวะเมวะอิโตทินังเปตานังอุปกปปติอิจิตังปฏิตังตุมหังคิปะเมวะสมิจจตุสัพเพปุเรนสุสังกปาตาโนปนรโสยะถามณิโชติรโสยะถาสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัตวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัตวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัตวันตรายโยสุขีที กายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสิเลสนิจจังวุธาปัจจายโนจัตตารโอธรรมาวันทันติอายุวันโนสุขังภาลังสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนัสสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนัสสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะภิพุทธรัตนังธัมมรัตนังสังฆรัตนังตินนังรัตนังอนุภาเวนะจตุราสิติสหัสธรรมขันธานุภาเวนะปิตกัตตยานุภานาชินสาวกานุภาเวนะสัพเพเตโรคาสัพเพเตพยาสัพเพเตอันตรายาสัพเพเตอุปัฏฐวาสัพเพเตทุนนิมิตตาสัพเพเตวมังคลาวินาสันตุอายุวันทโกธนวันทโกสิริวันทโกยสวันทโกพลวันทโกวันนวันทโกสุขวันทโกโหตุสัพพทาทุกขโรคปิยเวราโสกาสัตุจุปัฏฐวาเนกาอันตรายาปิวินาสันตุจเตชะสาชยสิทธิธนาลาภังโสทิภาคยังสุขังพลังสิริอายุจวันโนจะโพคังวันทิยจยสวาสตวาสาจะอายุวจะชีวสิทธิภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนัสธาติภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนัสธาโสทิภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนัสธาโสทิภวันตุเตสา
Sadhu. Let us pay homage to the triple gem together.
อรหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภควาอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวาพุทธังภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิพุทธังภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิ
Bow. Putto Menato. The Buddha is our refuge.
สวากขาโตภะคะวตาธัมโมสวากขาโตภะคะวตาธัมโมธัมมังนัมสสามิธัมมังนัมสสามิ
Bow. Dhammo me nato. The Dhamma is our refuge.
สุปฏิปันโนภควโตสหวกสังโฆสุปฏิปันโนภควโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนะมหามิสังฆังนะมามิ
Bow. Sankho me nato. The Sangha is our refuge. May I invite everyone to pay respect to the presiding venerable and the monastic community together. Bow. 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 May all the children of the most venerable Lung Pus, Kun Kru Mai Yais, and Kun Yai Ajans, and all the great meritorious people, including your families and attendants, both in Thailand and overseas, all over the world, be happy and prosperous. May your all good wishes come true. May you be free from sorrow, life obstacles, and all problems. May you have long life to be able to pursue perfections for a long time. May you attain Dhammakaya easily, with endless wealth, to be with you in every lifetime, and to follow the great master, to pursue perfections until the utmost of Dhamma forevermore. Sadhu. May I invite everyone to pay homage to the Buddha image together. Bow. Bow. Bow.